Now this is a tough and elegant watch. Let's have a closer look. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out this. This is the ARKAI Asai Mace Moonphase watch, and it's pretty sweet. I know the first thing you want to do is get a close-up, so here's a close-up. As you can see, it's made out of solid 316L stainless steel, and this is the gunmetal color. It comes in a number of different colors. We'll come back to that in a second. And it features recessed subdials that give you the date, the weekday, and the centerpiece, the moon phase. Now, it is made with a sapphire crystal, and it's a 45 millimeter case and strap. It's 10.8 millimeters thick, and it's built on top of the Miyota 6P20 movement, so it's pretty darn precise. It also is water resistant down to 3 atmospheres, which does not mean like 3,000 feet, but if you're in the deep end of your pool, it's not a problem. It has a deployment clasp. It's a super interesting clasp. I haven't seen one like this before. So you push it open, and both sides actually come out, and then you put them both on together. So it takes a little bit of practice to get the hang of this. So if I put this on my wrist, what I find is that if I do one side, there's one side, and then the other side, I just sort of fold up as I go. And there it is, it's on my wrist. It's a very attractive watch. I like it because it has some heft to it. So a lot of these sort of more elegant watches tend to be super thin and super light, and you feel like if you accidentally hit a wall with your arm or something, it's history. This one definitely does not have that feel. It is much more tough and durable, and it features what they call the lume on hands. So it actually illuminates at night. A little hard for me to show you that, but if it has a light source before you go to bed, you can definitely look at it at 2 in the morning in a really dark room and get just the faintest outline of the hour and minute hand, which is great. That's definitely not going to interrupt your sleep cycle like pulling your phone up is going to. What else can I tell you about it? It's a Danish design, and it comes with this amazing gift box. So I got to show you the box. This is probably the coolest box I've ever seen with a watch. I'm going to put the watch here, and here's the box it comes in, right? So you open this up, and then you open the front, and you slide out the actual packaging. And this box now opens up, and this is a like lacquered wood. It's a really beautiful box. The first thing you get is a certificate of authenticity. If you open the box and you don't have one of these somewhere in the box, then you might need to double check your source. Then is a manual, and I'm going to come back to this in just a second. And then you can see where the watch would be in here. I mean, this is a beautiful presentation. This really makes this feel like it's a high-end luxury watch, which is fair because it is a high-end luxury watch. But it's definitely a very different experience to like open the cardboard box and you get what you get. So, there's so much to like here. I really like the design. However, the complications are incredibly hard to read on this gunmetal watch. I think that it's just the color scheme that they used for the dials and everything, because when I look at the other color schemes that they have for this particular watch style with these 3 complications, they are dramatically easier to read. This one is so difficult to read that I didn't even bother to set the day and date. I just set the moon phase, and you can do that because the crown has 2 pull-out points. So the first pull-out lets you adjust the moon phase. The second pull-out lets you adjust the day and date, and I gotta say, that's a tedious task. This is exactly where you really wish you had like a Bluetooth connection, but this is not a smartwatch. It's not connecting with your phone or anything. This is just a classic watch. So if that's your thing, and it's certainly my thing, and I really like that, once I get things adjusted, then this is definitely a watch to check out. Now, the only thing left to talk about is the price. But before we get to the price, I'm going to ask if you could subscribe to my channel. I get my hands on a lot of gear, and I always appreciate having people watching the reviews that I produce. So click or tap on that subscribe button, and we're connected. Cool. This is the ARKAI Asai Mace Moonphase watch, and it's $349 from trendhim.com. And trendhim.com has their own brands. They have a ton of watches and really cool men's and lifestyle gear. Definitely worth checking out for more than just this watch, but seriously, it's a pretty nice watch. So I'm gonna put this back on my wrist, figure out this whole clasp thing, which after you do it a couple of times, it's not that big a deal, as you can see. And I'm getting on with my day, so I hope to catch you in my next video.